Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Popcorn and Possibilities. We were having some technical difficulties. Our application said, fuck it, we'll do it live. And we said, no, we're not trying to do it live. We're trying to just have a good recording here, so tone it down. Steph, how are you doing today after that clusterfuck of a beginning?
Well, Brian knows my cluster started far before the live streaming issue. I poked myself in the eye with a mascara brush. I cut myself cooking dinner tonight. It's been a hot mess express type of night.
Yeah, I guess it's just one of those weeks.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
But yeah, so we're wrapping up sci-fi summer here with a Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, the 1999 vehicle.
Let me just start by saying, as a huge Star Wars fan, and I do love Star Wars,
With you on that, yes.
the prequels are not my favorite. I will say The Phantom Menace is probably the least offensive of them for me.
Okay.
Because there's some good lore building. I freaking love Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan Kenobi. I think he was perfect in that role. I said this last night. I do think Liam Neeson is an odd choice for Qui-Gon Jinn, but it's not a bad choice by any means. I think he does a great job.
Mm-hmm.
I think I just associate him with more unhinged behavior. So seeing him in this like wise and calming role is strange to me.
Right.
Because that's not what I'm used to when I think of Liam Neeson.
Well, I mean, he's also kind of a dick in the movie. If you kind of... we'll get into that, but...
Fair.
This movie does hold a special place in my heart, and that's not saying much because Snow Day didn't go too well. But...
Snow Day.
But this one, because... I was young when I saw 4, 5, and 6, and I liked it, but like I didn't know as much of the lore back then, and 99, we were like prime age for this movie,
definitely.
So this was like really the first deeper dive I went into Star Wars, and like seeing it in theaters and everything. Darth Maul is like one of my favorite characters.
Yeah, Darth Maul is sick. I'll give you that.
Yeah, so going into this, like and for a while I was doing like once a year I would watch like 1 through 9. Slowly it started to go into just like 1 through 6.
Once a year is crazy.
Yeah, it was just like, it was a thing that I started with like my sisters a while back. Like we would get together and then we would watch them. And then it kind of, shifted and, now it's less and less. But it's just me and Jill, but, so I don't know. My initial thoughts is like, I still love the movie. But upon this rewatch, there was definitely elements of it where I'm like, you know what? This kind of pisses me off. I'll get into the ratings here real quick. So Rotten Tomatoes is 54. Popcorn is 59. Metacritic is 51. User is 6.2. And IMDb is 6.5 out of 10. So
pretty consistent.
Pretty consistent. Pretty rough.
Well, the asterisk there is that I feel like these movies, and I've already said I don't love the prequels. They've got issues, but I think these movies get just an insane dogpiling of hatred.
Yes.
That's not to say that like there isn't criticism that I wholeheartedly agree with. But I mean, we talked a lot about this last night, and some of the aspects like poor Jake Lloyd got bullied out of Hollywood basically because he caught so much hate for his role as young Anakin. And I don't know, I just feel like these movies, they're not polarizing. It's like people go out of their way to convey strong hatred for them. And while they're certainly not my favorite movies or movie in this universe,
Yeah.
Like, damn, everybody, calm down. Like, let's relax a little bit.
Yeah.
It's a movie.
Yeah, and it's hard. Again, I'm sure if you were in that prime age when 4, 5, and 6 came out, you hold those movies to such a special place in your heart, and then
Sure.
you were more up on the lore before these other movies came to light. I guess the debate, which I feel like they're having now, is like, I don't think they know how to balance, like, did we go too far into kids, or like do we gear this towards adults? Like who's watching it really? Like, if the plan is to like help get the next generation into it, like you do need to have some kind of elements where you can keep it so it's kind of kid friendly.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, there is a huge chunk of people that like really love Star Wars. I mean, to the point where like you have weddings themed Star Wars and stuff. Like, so I do think they need to find that kind of line. I don't know how. But it's also like Marvel, I feel like, has the same issue as well.
Yeah.
So
a lot of these big like franchise films do. Because it's exactly what you said. They're stuck between, am I catering this towards my tried and true audience that has been there from the beginning?
Right.
Or am I trying to bring in new fans and young blood and all of that stuff? So
yeah,
I don't know.
I do think there is, like, some of these adults are taking it too harshly. Like, there was the people that, even on a side note, the Super Mario sequel, like, not like liking certain things in the story. Like, shut the fuck up. It's not for you. It's like, yeah, you grew up with the characters, but this is a kid's movie.
Right. Nobody is making the Super Mario Brothers movie for like a 40-year-old dude who's loved Super Mario his whole life. Right. If you're a fan of the IP, you will enjoy it for what it is, but you are not it's got a PG rating, my guy.
Right.
This was not made for us.
There's not some huge character arc here.
Right.
Super Mario redemption story. Like, come on.
I can't. Oh.
But yeah, out of the 3, I like 1 the most.
Yeah.
And maybe that is tied to, like, it really was like my first like obsession, I guess you can say, of the feeling of like really liking Star Wars, and that's where I kind of hold it to, like, maybe it's not the best movie, but I still like it. Three has grown on to me because it's just kind of like the ending arc of like this story. The second one is all over the place, and it's definitely the worst one of all of them. And I think the biggest problem is that they tried to cram in so much.
Right.
I don't think it ever really stood a shot. And then this first one also suffered from it. The CGI was kind of on the newer side, but it really just wasn't. It didn't look great.
I also think this one has the benefit from having several like young actors, so the dialogue feels less physically painful to listen to at times. Mm-hmm. The second one,
brutal.
Oh boy. Some of the dialogue is just so painful to listen to. Oh. And I don't blame any of the actors involved. I think it was a writing problem more than it was an acting problem.
Yeah.
But yeah, holy hell. That's what stands out to me the most in the prequels overall, is like, you come from 4, 5, and 6 where the dialogue is meaningful and everyone's giving it like 150%. And that's not to say they're not giving it 150%, but some of the lines I'm just like, who dreamt that one up?
Right.
Why are we having this conversation? It's brutal.
Yeah, and maybe again it's just another thing where we go back to where it's a product of the times, and they just weren't good at convincing love stories and stuff. Like, it just felt very. I mean, again, this is getting ahead of it because we were,
Yeah, we didn't
watched
even watch this one.
Yeah, we didn't even watch the second one, but yeah, the emotions of Anakin in that one were just unhinged. But as far as this one's concerned, like the likes I have for it is, I think that ending lightsaber fight is one of the best fights of like the whole series.
Yep.
I haven't seen everything, so I'm gonna say that. But as far as the movies are concerned, I think it is.
Oh, I see. I'm like, what do you mean you haven't seen everything?
Like the shows and all that, I haven't. But so I'll say that it's probably a top 3 if I have to put something on it. But I don't mind
Duel of the Fates.
Duel of the Fates.
Shout out to the GOAT, John Williams. Dropping bars with that one.
The guy cooked. He made like 3 songs and it lasts in every fucking movie. It's crazy.
He's an icon. We love John Williams.
Yeah, of course. Of course. I do like Anakin's origin story. I like
Me too.
How that all flips in the end. I like the Obi-Wan, not origin, but kind of like early beginnings. You kind of get like, oh, why is he so beloved and whatever.
Yeah. And like seeing him as an apprentice before he's a master is pretty cool.
Yeah.
From a lore perspective,
Of course. I didn't mind the pod racing. I know it's like
I didn't either.
A sticking point for some people, saying it's corny, but like I don't know. I thought it was a cool little add-on to something like outside of just like fighting with lightsabers.
Well, and it gave Anakin some personality too, because apparently that's something he was very into and very passionate about, and he wanted to be a pilot and all that stuff. So I agree with you that seeing his backstory and who he was, like as a small child, was probably the most compelling part of this story.
Yeah.
And I think that really added a lot to like he's young. That is something he would be into. It felt very real for that character.
Yeah. Yeah, and even setting the tone with like his mom and being like tying back into the third one. And Darth Maul is, we just said it before, but top character for me. So like all of those kind of factor in is why I still like the movie.
100%. And as always, like the universe building and the world building in Star Wars is just so good. Like going to the different planets and exploring the different nuances of those areas. Like even the pod racing, I remember the mom saying to Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan, like, oh, this is very big in this town. Like everything is about gambling on these races and stuff. So it felt organic for that to be included in the story, because that happens in Star Wars. When you're on a planet or in a city, you are immersed in whatever is important or whatever the culture is of that city, Right. Or system, I guess, more so than city.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but I do think, like, going forward, because obviously they're going to make more, but, like, can we see other places? I feel like Tatooine, like, I get it. I know what it is. We've been there. We've done this cycle. Like, let's try something else.
We get a lot of Coruscant, too. I feel like we spend a lot of time on Coruscant.
The Nox, we touched on it. The CGI is not great.
No.
I think you were perfect when you said the transitions.
The PowerPoint ass transitions are so weird.
They were
very
good.
Jarring.
And like, it's like something super serious, and then it's just like, here's the space.
Or you'll get like the pie slice circle that it like transitions to a new frame. It's so strange.
It's like when you were in school and you had the computer lab class, and it was like,
yes,
create your own PowerPoint. You're like, look at this.
Right.
The other thing, the accents, which, that's beaten to a pulp, but they were not good. I don't know what he was thinking doing that.
He wasn't. That's the there was no thought. That was a no thought, head empty moment.
for sure.
Yikes.
And then Jar Jar Binks is the epitome.
I really thought you were going to try to tiptoe around the Jar Jar issue by
No.
just leaving it at accents. Okay,
It's
continue.
fucking god awful.
The worst.
I looked it up because I was like, how much screen time? He gets 29 minutes of screen time. It's a 2 hour and 11-minute movie. That is entirely too fucking long.
That's a lot of screen time, yeah.
And he doesn't add any value at
Nope.
all. He's the guy in the group project that just signs his name. There's no importance to this guy. He's so stupid. I hate his character. He just says something dumb or he does some silly thing, and then the eating of the fruit. Like, how is that okay?
When he gets zapped by the...
Like, there's too much things revolving around his tongue. What? Like, it's just... And I get
even
he's the
the
connection
way
to
you
that
meet him.
Yeah,
it's just so random and strange. Like, you don't have any time to care or get attached. He's like annoying out the gate.
Yeah. Yes.
It's odd.
It's like, oh, I've been banished, and then it's like, oh, let me help you out. Like, why you would be the worst person to help us out in this situation. Yeah. And you could have like just written that like Queen Amidala's like, oh, there's this city that they don't get along with us, but they might be able to help us. Like, that's how you could have tied it and easily killed off Jar Jar Binks, not even had him in existence.
Yep.
And maybe you would have saved the movie a little bit. You surely would have saved me 29 minutes of my life of torture. But, yeah.
To your point earlier, I feel like he was a comedic relief insert for younger audiences.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing I can think, because I did not, for the record, I did not find any scenes with Jar Jar funny. I found myself saying, shut up. Like, can we keep it moving, please?
Mm-hmm.
But you know that when you're trying to kind of cater to an older and a younger audience, usually you will throw in some comedic relief character so that the adult audience gets what they want, they get the serious stuff, and then the younger audience gets a haha, that was really funny, look, he got zapped by a laser, haha.
Misa.
Oh my god, please don't. Please.
Yeah, I get that, and I could definitely see that point, but at the same time, it's like Anakin's a kid, so like a kid seeing a kid doing the pod racing, like, I mean, yeah. I don't know what he was thinking, but I guess that's got to be it, because there's no other fucking value to him, and he's the one who ultimately fucks them at the end. So
who's laughing now?
Yeah, exactly. He got the ultimate revenge tour for being shitted on.
Oh man.
My knock on Qui-Gon though is he could have saved the mom.
Oh, we talked about this at length. And then he even has the nerve to say, like, oh, I tried to help you. But no, you fucking didn't.
Yeah.
Bro, stop lying. You did the opposite of that.
Right.
You literally manipulated the dice so that she would not come with you. What?
He's like, fuck that bitch. She's dead. And in essence, he's the one who created Darth Vader, the whole fucking thing. Because if he would have saved the mom, he probably wouldn't have had that anger. So
yeah, it's true.
Yeah, the other thing too, which we touched on last night, was like the whole like Qui-Gon comes to like, this kid is like has a billion whatever midichlorians. He's like God's gift or whatever, and it like Yoda could just not give any less of a fuck. Yeah.
He's fucking like 8. What are you talking about? He's too old.
Yeah.
I think you're too old, guy. Like, let's get it together.
It's just like too old, and we're like, no. Like, this guy could literally be your savior, and you're just like, nah.
And then literally Qui-Gon is like, well, I'll take him on then. I'll train him. Fine. You want nothing to do with it? Mace Windu out of like nowhere, like, oh, the code forbids it. Shut up.
He had just
this
RBF
doesn't concern
the entire
you. Yeah,
scene.
just who cares?
Yeah.
I didn't get that. Now, is there something to be said that they saw that like his future was not certain or it was cloudy or whatever, and maybe
Right.
they had foresight or trepidation because of that? Like, sure, but you could have done a better job communicating that. It just seemed like you really wanted nothing to do with this poor kid.
Right, right. And it's like you're kind of being very judgmental here. Like you're supposed to be the balance, right? You're the Jedi. You're
Yeah.
supposed to bring peace. Like, couldn't you just see a path where, like, oh, maybe we can not have him easily influenced, and maybe we could have him on a right path? Like, they wrote him off the entire trilogy. Like, no
Yeah.
wonder he went to the dark side. But
He was like, enough of these fools.
yeah. I mean, he really, like, wipes the floor in the Clone Wars and gets no credit for it. They won't even make him master. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Anyway, getting ahead of myself. I also wouldn't have killed... I know he doesn't die, but, like, I wouldn't have ended Maul's story there.
That
I would have
Maul
continued
was
him on to 2.
underutilized. Yeah, they really did not make good use because he is such a cool character.
Mm-hmm.
But we never see him again after this, unless I think he is in the animated Clone Wars series.
Yes.
He's featured
Yeah.
pretty heavily in that.
Yeah, but I'm just strict from, like, a movie
From
standpoint.
the prequels,
Yeah,
yes,
like
100%.
I would have preferred him continued into the second one and then, like,
Yes.
had him die there, and then, like, okay, then Anakin flips or whatever. I mean, the dude murked Qui-Gon like nothing. So, like,
Yeah.
I mean, he deserves something. But I'll do some of the spill the popcorn here.
Let's do
Seems
it.
like a good segment, but so the trailer for Phantom Menace debuted on select screens, showing on none other than Meet Joe Black.
What? Random.
Which, when I read this, I was like, oh, this kind of, I do vaguely remember this, that people would go buy tickets to watch the movie, but only to watch the trailer and leave. Like, they would go buy to see Meet Joe Black,
Really?
watch the trailer, and then get the fuck out of there. So it
I
got to
don't
the
remember.
point.
I saw Meet Joe Black years and years ago. That's Brad Pitt and Anthony Hopkins, I think.
No, Meet Joe Black is, I think, Home Improvement Tim Allen with the gorilla, no?
That's Mighty Joe Young. What are you talking
Oh. Wrong Joe. Well, the popcorn still sticks on this, but yeah.
Yes, Meet Joe Black was Brad Pitt and Anthony Hopkins.
Whoops. I was entirely thinking of Tim Allen in that. I was like, that makes sense because that movie probably stinks, but...
No, that's why I was confused because of that. I remember that, and that was like a very heavy movie. I think it was pretty dark and sad, and it had big named actors in it.
Well, that makes less sense then. I don't know why.
I'm sorry, I need a second. Oh man. Okay, so people were buying tickets to see Meet Joe Black just to see the trailer.
They would just
That's a
watch the
little
trailer.
crazy.
Yeah.
I guess back when in 1999, like movie tickets probably weren't freaking $25 and your left kidney to go see a movie. So
No, and you know, if you're a diehard Star Wars fan, there hasn't been a film since what?
yeah,
80 something, 81.
something I think. Yeah.
Nominated for 3 Oscars: Best Sound, Best Sound Effects Editing, and Best Visual Effects, but it lost to The Matrix.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at that. Sci-fi summer
Tieback.
hot commodities over here.
You ready for this one?
I don't know. I don't think I could take anymore.
So, Michael Jackson wanted to play Jar Jar Binks
Stop. Nope. Nope. Nope.
in prosthetics and approached George Lucas, but Lucas decided on CGI, so Michael Jackson passed.
That's I don't even know what to say. That's unhinged.
Misa. oh. oh man. We're off the rails.
Walking across Naboo.
Yeah. It would probably be more entertaining.
Yeah, I mean...
gosh.
That's unfortunate that we'll never know.
Yes.
Tragic.
I don't know exactly how to pronounce this, but Ian McDiarmid, who took over the role as Emperor in Return of the Jedi, actually plays Senator Palpatine, who becomes the Emperor. So that's kind of cool. Yeah.
That is cool.
And then the last one I got here was Queen Amidala's decoy was actually played by Keira Knightley.
I knew this, yes.
Yeah. Which is pretty wild. Because they do actually look alike. But
it's funny because, yeah, I feel like they always got used interchangeably, her and Natalie Portman, because they do look similar. So that's funny.
Allegedly, her parents got confused on set. I'm like, well, that's not a good look, but
well, with the makeup and stuff, I can see that. True. You know, it's if she's walking around set barefaced and they can't figure out who their own kid is, that's a little more concerning. But with the makeup, like, I can see it. No. No, I was not going to say that.
I was like, yeah, that'd be something too. Yeah. Pepsi spent $2 billion on this campaign for Star Wars.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
I remember
a lot
the
of
Pepsi
money.
cans. There's still one Phantom Menace vending machine in Pittsburgh, with like Anakin on it.
On the like Pepsi vending machine? Oh, that's so cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah. I remember the Pepsi cans. There was all sorts of contests. Apparently, you could have won a life-size version of Watto. Like, why the fuck?
Why did you want it?
I know. There was some random prizes back then. Yeah, and then there was the company that has Taco Bell, Pizza Hut, and KFC. They ran like a whole toy campaign giveaway. Really? Yeah, and it got so, like, it never made its money back because they didn't even do the second and the third episode, that's where it's funny, like, because I remember, like, I had the whole, like, Darth Maul lightsaber. I was, like, really into the first one, but the second and third one, I just, like, I don't have really any recollection of it, so yeah, I guess it kind of just got lost in the sauce after the people getting so mad at the first one. I don't know, but yeah, so that's what I got for the spill the popcorn.
Some fun ones in there.
Mighty Joe Young.
That's gonna live rent free in my brain for a while.
Well, all right. So you're a big fan. Does your hate for 7, 8, and 9 make this one better?
No. Because I dislike them for different reasons. And it's not even that, like, I have this strong dislike for them. Okay. More the prequels. I really didn't enjoy the sequels too much at all. I liked some of the standalone Star Wars movies that came out in that era. Like Rogue One.
Rogue One's great, yeah.
This is going to be a hot take because a lot of people didn't like this movie. I really loved Solo.
I liked Solo too. I didn't think it was that
Solo
bad.
Solo fucking ruled. I really liked it. But anyway,
I didn't watch it for the longest time because it was like so shitted on, and then one day I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna give it a whirl, and yeah, I thought it was fun. I don't know.
I saw it in theaters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's levels to this shit.
And I really liked it, and I was shocked when people were like, "Oh, that movie sucked." I'm like, "What? I thought it was really good." And I think that hurt the sequels in a large way too, because like I love Oscar Isaac. I love some of the actors I love friggin' Adam Driver. I know you've got issues with Kylo Ren. That's a you
Mm-hmm.
problem. I'm just kidding. But like the things I dislike about, there are some parallels. Like I still don't think the dialogue writing is fantastic in the
No.
sequels. I think it
No.
suffers from the same like corniness and like nobody would say that. Why are we talking like this? What's happening here?
Mm-hmm.
But I also saw them at vastly different times of my life.
Right.
So the way I viewed them and the things I liked and disliked about them were vastly different. So no, my opinions of the sequels they really didn't change my opinions on the prequels that much. Like I feel the way I feel about them and I feel the way I feel about the sequels.
I don't think it changed mine either. It's just the more as I've gotten older, I've grown more of an appreciation for like 1 and 3. 2, I really like wish I could like, but I just can't. 7, 8, and
I'm
9.
with you.
7 like has the funness because it's mostly like 4, but it just lacked a story altogether. And
Sure.
I think part of that was just having different directors for like
Yes.
7 to 8 and then 8 to 9.
Yes.
And instead of coming out with like one elusive like story, it was too broken up. My issues mostly with Kylo Ren is I would have liked him more with the mask on. Like Darth Vader with the mask on is like
Sure.
so much more like a menace. Even like Darth Maul's got the cool makeup. Like
Makeup, yeah.
Kylo Ren, it's just like I take the mask off and I like look like I have to shit my
I'm a
pants
guy.
because I'm just like so angry. Like it's just I don't know.
How dare you? How dare you use Adam Driver's name in vain this way?
AD, not for me. But
Really? At all?
no, I liked him in other movies.
Okay. I was gonna say I like him very much as an actor.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. Different strokes, different folks. It's fine.
He's fine.
It's fine.
But as far as so to end all of the episode 1, I guess. Sure. Where were you going rating wise?
I think I'm gonna have to go Overcast on ye old Phantom Menace because like I rewatched this because we wanted to rewatch it for Sci-Fi Summer, but I'm not gonna think about rewatching this movie for a very long time. Like, unless somebody asked me, do you want to watch all of the Star Wars movies? This is not the Star Wars I'm going back to.
Okay. That's fair. I don't know. I'm going cloudy, I think. Just because, like, I'm trying not to give things the nostalgia bumps anymore. But I will watch this movie again. I know that I will. So, and it's still a classic to me, so I'm going to go cloudy on this. So,
for what it's worth, I'm on the higher end of Overcast. Like, it's not Overcast bordering black clouds. It would be Overcast bordering cloudy.
You don't got to sugarcoat it. It's fine.
For comparison. I'm just keeping it real, man. Jesus Christ. I haven't heard anybody say I'm just keeping it real in a long time. Since Clueless. Don Faison's character says that in Clueless. He says he's just keeping it real. Anyway, what did you ask?
Yeah, so that wraps up the Sci-Fi Summer. The other unhinged thing that I forgot. I don't know which candy company made it, but there was a Jar Jar Binks, like, push pop thing that came out. So it's like his mouth was like this. And then, like, you opened it up, and his tongue would be the thing that you ate.
That's disgusting.
Like, who was sitting on the board and being like, yeah, kids would love to suck on the tongue lollipop of Jar Jar Binks. It's just...
That's awful.
Disgusting.
Ugh.
It's just, ugh.
Yeah, not a fan.
But yeah. So, that's all we got for that. That's the end of our Sci-Fi Summer. We're going to switch up the theme going into our late summer, early fall months before we head back into October and Halloween season.
I can't believe we're talking about holidays, the burn months already. That's insane.
I know. It is crazy. It is
Where
crazy.
is the year going?
I know. So, what's our this or that looking like?
Oh, we're going to go to this or that. So, we figured it would be fun to round out sci-fi summer with some overarching sci-fi this or that questions. This is an interesting one. The Nostromo from Alien or the Nebuchadnezzar from The Matrix?
I think I'm going Nebuchadnezzar because I like the whole aspect of like learning the quick thing. You go into the Matrix there.
Oh.
The alien, it's just the AI is ready to kill you somehow.
Mother, yeah. Scary as hell.
Yeah. So I'd rather be on a ship where I can, well, unless you got Cypher, but other than that.
No, that's a fair point. I like the idea of plugging in and learning something in like an hour too. It's pretty sick.
Right.
All right. Are you so we're talking about cosmic and alien encounters. Would you so let's say, all right, your friendly visitors are coming. They're on their way. Would you rather have them arrive by spaceship or emerge from a random portal somewhere?
I think the portal, because then it's at least a little bit more secretive. Whereas like coming from a spaceship, it could be a lot more like alarming.
Fair.
So,
but at least a spaceship, you know they're coming. Like, what if the portal forms in like your house?
That's true.
I
was thinking of like
walk into your kitchen or something.
I'm thinking of like the Rick and Morty like green circle where they just kind of open up, or even the Doctor Strange thing. Not like a portal where like things get like sucked in type of deal. I don't know. Took a little time to address the portal situation. I think the portal though, because the spaceship, like if it comes by your house and then, you know, takes out your house, then I don't know. I guess the portal could too. I
don't know that I have a preference for this. Like if they're coming, I guess it just is what it is.
They're here,
like,
right?
Yeah, exactly. Who cares? All right, so let's talk about some future tech and cyberware. Would you rather have cybernetic limbs or neural brain implants?
This is a tough one. What do you think?
It is a tough one. I mean, we know I'm already going full cyborg limb over here, so I almost feel like I have to go with that.
I think of like the cyber limbs though. I think of Rebo Men, where it's like you owe the money on it, and then
yeah.
But I feel like I would like that a little bit better, just because for certain, because like the brain link, right? If that short circuits, I guess like could turn you crazy. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think I would go with the limbs just because, like, you've got a cool, like, metal arm. Like, if your body starts to break down, like, you have...
Titanium, baby.
Titanium. Yeah, I think I would go that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lightsabers or plasma blasters?
I mean, the lightsabers are just so much cooler. I mean,
agree.
The plasma blaster is fun, but like...
No, the lightsaber's iconic.
How about this, though? Like, what lightsaber color would you get?
Based on lore-accurate colors, or if I could have any color I wanted?
Do both.
Okay. Blue. Okay. Lore accurately, for no reason any more special than blue's my favorite color.
Okay.
If I could pick my own, it would just be some other shade of blue, probably. So I don't even know why I asked that question.
It'd be light blue?
It'd be turquoise. It'd be cerulean. I can't. I have no idea why I asked that question. The answer's blue either way, so. What about you?
I used to love blue, but like, I don't know. Recently, I've kind of been switching to the green. I kind of fuck with the green lightsaber.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just, especially like when you rewatch like 4, 5, and 6, the blue sometimes comes off like very whitish. Like it's not like, but
It's not
not
as
that.
like vibrant.
Yeah, yeah. Um, and if I had to choose, but still kind of keep in the realm of Star Wars, I think I would go purple. I think the purple one is sick, but
Well,
I mean, I know it's
that's
not
kind of
technically. I know there's a whole issue with it. I know, but listen,
all
it's in
right.
the
All
game
right.
too,
All
so
right. All right. All right. Fair enough.
I mean, yeah. I
All
mean,
right.
what am I gonna say? I want something that's got half blue, half orange.
Yeah. I want the Mets lightsaber.
Yeah, yeah.
What about, would you rather have teleportation pads or faster than light hyperdrive? This is
Telepaths.
easy for me. I want the telepads too. I've been
Yeah,
saying for years, like, how have we not figured out teleportation yet?
yeah. If I could just move like without having to drive 2 hours somewhere, like especially going back home, I would
Yeah.
take that in a heartbeat. Although traveling through space would be cool if I knew what was going on. Like we don't know what space is like, but if it was like a Star
Yeah, if I was
Wars,
a damn pilot, I would be into it.
but say Star Wars existed, right, in addition to
Okay.
Earth, would that change your
Sure.
decision?
No.
Okay.
No.
No. You don't want to go to Tatooine or anything?
It's not that I wouldn't want to go, but
Okay.
like realistically, even like, okay, wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
You said if Star Wars, like if those planets and planetary systems existed in addition to Earth, do
Yeah.
I still live on Earth?
Yes.
Then yes, I'm going to use teleportation more often than I'm going to use hyperdrive, so I'd still want the teleportation.
But the teleportation only works on Earth.
I understand that. I accept that. That's fine. It's the more practical option.
Well, clearly you're not about the possibilities of the situation.
Yeah, but
Only
I'll
the
be
popcorn of
I will
Earth.
be teleporting to get the popcorn as quickly as I can. So, all right. If you could time travel, would you time travel to the past or would you time travel to the future?
This is a very hard question.
It is a very hard question because I have been scarred for life by the Ashton Kutcher classic, The Butterfly Effect.
Yes.
And
Yes.
the thought of going back into the past and forever altering something in the future
Right.
scares the absolute shit out of me. Like,
Right.
I don't know. I don't know that I want to take that risk.
But it's a risk either way because like like if you go back to the past, I agree. You don't know what little things like something so little could change everything.
Right.
But at the same time, like if you went to the future, what are you going to do? Like you go to the future, you get the winning lottery numbers and then you go back, you're also creating a butterfly effect because
True.
you didn't have
True.
that information.
True.
I think I would rather go to the past to at least like observe maybe a good memory you had or like passing of a loved one or something, like just to kind of get that feeling, because the future, if it doesn't look good, then you're going to go back and be like, fuck, I died fucking 3 years later and all this shit, or like something else happens, maybe there's something beautiful, I don't know, but like
I will say,
I don't know.
if I'm going back in the past, I'm not going within 100 feet of myself or anything to do with me. Like, if I'm going into the past, I'm going to see, like, fucking David Bowie in concert or something. Or
I'm going to go
like,
meet George Washington.
Yeah, like,
Okay.
I want nothing
All
to
right.
do with my own timeline because that is my extreme fear of... I run into my younger self and I do something that alters the life that I have now, and I don't know. It scares me too much.
I don't know if I would want to go back that far though, because then I would be like worried about getting back.
Listen, I said David Bowie. It's not that far back.
No, but I don't know. I don't know.
You wouldn't want to go see your boy, the King of Pop, in concert?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I didn't really think about it like that. I was thinking more like, I guess, to inner, of like you're contained to your own memories type of deal, not like
If
go
that's
anywhere.
that's the case,
I'm probably
saying no thank you to both, because I don't want to know the future and live every day just living to that end and what I know.
Okay.
And I don't want to alter the past to fundamentally screw up something in the present.
Yeah.
There's too much at stake. It's a scary thought, you know?
Yeah. No, it is. But yeah, I don't know. I think I'd still lean the past, just because like I wouldn't want to know what the future.
I think that's totally reasonable. I can totally understand that.
Yeah.
What about parallel universes or alternative timelines?
Parallel universes. Or what's the other one?
Alternative timelines.
Alternative timelines would be kind of fun. But then, I don't know. Isn't it almost the same thing? Like, in a parallel universe, this happened. Like, you wore the blue shirt over a red shirt, but like, or like you went this career path over this career path.
Well, doesn't parallel imply that they're happening at the same time, just not converging, whereas an alternate timeline would mean it was happening in a different version of the timeline you're in now?
Yeah, but they never meet, right? The parallel universe. But then same, so it's...
But neither does the alternate timeline.
Right. So the alternate timeline, I guess you're saying, gives you more visions of...
Yeah, I feel like there could be infinite parallel universes too, I guess.
I feel like your brain would just break after a while of seeing so much, so I guess the safer bet would be parallel. But I think it would be fun to just kind of see around a little bit. It's kind of like that book, Midnight Library. You see like all the different ways your life could have turned out.
Well, it's also kind of like, my number one favorite animated tale, Steins Gate. Steins Gate is all about alternative timelines. That's where my gut went, because I'm so obsessed with that with that intellectual property. But there are a lot of similarities, I think, between parallel universes and alternate timelines.
Yeah.
You know?
It's all in all aspects of this, like time travel or whatever. I would want to be like just observant. I wouldn't want to be able to like, nobody can see me interact. Like, I just want to watch it like I'm watching on television type of thing. Like, I don't want to actually like have the ability to interact with certain people.
So, just to be clear, an alternative timeline is a divergent variation of our universe's specific history, whereas a parallel universe is a completely separate existence with its own starting point. And
I don't know if that still necessarily changes things, because I mean, a lot of it can be like, it would be cool to see like a completely different origin story, I guess, but
it seems like alternative universes are just more expansive. So they include different timelines, different realities, different physics, metaphysics, things like that, whereas an alternate timeline is just a different branch off from what you already know to be true. It's like the what if I had done this theory. Right?
Okay. Yeah. Well, either way, I'm taking one of them because it's better than the timeline we're on. So I guess I'll go alternate universe because we can play a little bit more fuckery, I guess.
Fair enough. All right, last one in this little bucket here.
Mm-hmm.
Would you go memory wiping vis-a-vis Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, Or
Okay.
would you go memory implanting, like Total Recall? This is another extremely hard question.
This is a hard one.
Because like my gut would be like, "Oh, memory wiping, like wipe this awful memory out of my brain." But like
You lose everything. It's not just the bad.
right.
Right.
And like you lose some of yourself and like what developed from that experience. So but like I also don't want someone implanting memories that weren't real either. I think maybe the answer to this one is leave my memories alone.
Right. Yeah.
That's a really it's really really challenging to pick one.
Yeah. That one is tough. I think I lean towards memory wiping just because I don't really have a good reason. I just
Well, I think it would be more scary for memories to just appear that you didn't experience or like that would feel so foreign and strange.
Yeah.
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind is one of those movies that changed me when I saw it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. That's don't touch my brain or my memories. Thanks. Oh god. All right. What about a robot uprising versus a genetically modified virus outbreak?
I guess take the robots.
Robots, yes, 100%. I agree.
Because
Genetically modified virus breakouts always turn into something either lethal or zombies, and I want no part of either of those things. Leave me out of it.
I guess I don't know. This is morbid, I guess, but like the intention of this question seems to be like, what would you rather face? And the disease part is rough because again, it could be anything, and if it's like real bad, like cancer times 20, that could be terrible. But then at the same time, it's like if you're versing a robot that has like zero compassion and is looking to just try to like end you or take you over, like that could be brutal too. You know,
yeah,
like
but at
you're
least
constantly
you
on
can
the
fight
run.
it.
Yeah.
If you just get overcome by some virus outbreak or breakout and like you don't have the immune system to fight it, that's just it.
It's yeah. I don't know. This one's a tough one too, just because like maybe it's a rough disease, but like then you're finally at peace where like the robot could be torturous. I don't know.
Fair. Fair.
All right. Well, there we have it for sci-fi
Some
summer.
tough ones in there. Jesus.
These were some tough ones.
Yeah.
Like a lot of little playing on the philosophical mind there. I'm just like,
yeah.
You know. But in any event, we're going to shift out of the sci-fi. We got a couple of fun interviews on the way, more movies to watch. If you have some suggestions, definitely reach out to us. We are currently working on the movies for next year. But for now, keep your popcorn popping.
And your possibilities endless.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.